friends, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to work fisherman's rib in the round. So I'm working in the round here with the magic loop method. In order to work this stitch in the round, you always need to cast on an even number of stitches. So I've gone ahead, I did that with a nice stretchy cast on, and then I worked one setup round, which was knit one, purl one, all the way around, just a regular 1x1 rib. I've then done a few rounds of the fisherman's rib pattern just so you can see the fabric that we're creating, and I've ended on a round 2. So now I'm going to start with round 1 of our 2-round repeat, which involves knit 1 belows. So let me zoom in and show you how we do that. To work a knit 1 below, instead of knitting into the live stitch on your left hand needle, you're working into the hole of the stitch below from front to back. So we're working front to back through that hole, and then we are just knitting as normal. If I can find my yarn. So yarn round needle through and off, just as a normal knit stitch. All the purls on this round are just a regular purl stitch. And again, knit 1 below. So instead of going in here, I'm going into this upside down V of the stitch below. And that's all there is to it. So those are your 2 stitches for this round. Knit 1 below and regular purl. Knit 1 below, purl. Knit 1 below, purl. So if you are familiar with working fisherman's rib flat, then this will be nothing new to you because this is exactly how you do that. So I will go ahead, I'll finish this round, and then I will show you round 2. For round 2, we are just essentially doing the opposite. So all our knit stitches are just a regular knit stitch, and all our purl stitches are worked purl 1 below. So I'm going to knit 1. And the purl 1 below is just the same thing as the knit 1 below. So we bring our yarn to the front, and then instead of purling like this as we normally would, we're purling into this upside down V below, so just underneath the purl bump. And the rest of the stitch is a regular purl. So then it's just a normal knit stitch and another purl 1 below. Knit and purl 1 below, knit normally, purl 1 below. So those are the 2 rounds that make up our fisherman's rib when we're working in the round, and it's really incredibly straightforward. The thing that can trip you up is remembering which round you've just worked, but it's actually really super easy to tell. So here on this side, I've just obviously completed round 2 where I've purled 1 below, and you can see that all my purl stitches are therefore a double purl bump. So I've got 2 strands of yarn on every purl bump. On the other side of my magic loop, where I haven't yet worked round 2, so the last thing I worked was a round 1, and just slide that back on the needle, you can see that all my purl bumps are just 1 strand of yarn. So I would look at this and I would be able to tell, okay, on this round I need to do purl 1 belows and just regular knit stitches. And I could look at this side and say, oh yeah, I've just done that purl 1 below round. I can tell because I've got the double purl bumps, I need to do knit 1 below and all just regular purls. So it's really easy once you get used to looking at it to see which round you've just worked. And it's actually a really straightforward stitch. And as you can see, it produces this lovely, very stretchy, squishy fabric. So I hope that was helpful, and happy knitting.